Throughout the course of my 3 lessons, I will have the goal of teaching Anthony the rules and fundamentals of rowing at a steady pace. For my first lesson, I would like to introduce Anthony to the rules of rowing, such as the designated seats within a boat, the roles each seat has, and what the coxswain's purpose is. During this process, I will use videos and visual aids to assist Anthony in learning the content. After, I will assess Anthony with a quiz so I may check for understanding. When I believe that Anthony has a firm understanding of the rules, I will transition him to the basics of how to row efficiently on an ergometer or rowing machine. This is a vital part of rowing, and I will use a variety of modeling techniques such as skills for him to keep in mind while learning the form. Once I feel Anthony has a grasp of the form, for my last lesson I will teach Anthony how to increase his endurance on the ergometer with an implemented plan of continuously increasing his time spent on the ergometer. This workout can allow him to use these fundamentals to increase his endurance even after the lessons are over. Once I feel Anthony has a firm grasp of the basic form and endurance of rowing, I will assess Anthony. Here Anthony is watching a 2-minute video on rules and safety of rowing. This video will give Anthony an introduction to the rest of the lesson, where he will learn specific terms associated with rowing.
Rowing is a sport that demands fitness and coordination. It's rich in history, and it's also a great way to experience our magnificent waterways. But, like all other vessels on the water, the crew of a rowing craft must observe some fundamental rules for safe navigation.
So the first thing you want to work on is arms away. So just doing arms only for 20 strokes. You're next going to add in back seamlessly. So as the arms go away, you're going to move your back forward. See how they're seamlessly going together? You don't want to be too robotic. You want to get this motion down. The next step I'm going to do, I'm going to break my legs and I'm going to go up to the catch, which is the front of the ergometer. So, 2, 1, 2. See how when I come up, I'm not going too far forward. As I come up, I want to make sure to break my legs as my arms pass my knees. As you can see from the video, I model for Anthony, providing him with things to think about when he rows. After I explain this, Anthony jumps in and walks me through the steps of rowing. Making sure it feels comfortable. At first it's going to feel weird, but it's the way to prevent injuries. Arms, back, legs, legs, back, arms. Arms, back, legs, legs, back, arms. Arms, back, legs, legs, back, arms. Now all together.
Arms, back.
The legs, back, arms. Yeah.
So we got
Legs, back, arms, arms, back, legs. Legs, back, arms, arms, back, legs.
So, alright, cool. So,
After we went over the correct technique several times, Anthony had time to independently practice and ask questions. I also provided Anthony with feedback after he rowed. So right now you're going at a 32 on the ergometer, which is 6K pace. So to help with endurance, you need to slow down the pace. Make sure you're going at a lower rating. It'll help you sustain for longer.
Okay, great.
For lesson 3, you can see Anthony's form has greatly increased from our last lesson. Anthony has more layback, and he's not breaking his knees until his hands come over them. Remember the knees. As you can see here, Anthony is rowing at a sustainable rate. Anthony is continuing to maintain form while holding a split that he can establish a base with. During this portion, I overestimated how long Anthony could row for, so I let him have a break in the middle. Here, Anthony is being sustainable. He's consistently hitting a split that he knows he can hit.